Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Pops is feeling awfully heroic this morning. Pops is feeling incredibly heroic. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Last Tea Crew of the year. Give me two sad faces. Give me two sad faces. It's sad. Two sad faces left of the year. I'm bummed. We'll have another good year, but this one was awfully good to us. There you go, Mr. Marmar's two sad faces. Billy D's sad too. Derek Anderson barely made it through. Give me two sad faces. Oh, another year. It's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one, you guys. It's another year. Oh my God, MDK wants to go out in the garden and eat worms. It was a pretty, Michael, I said two, I didn't say three, you goofball. I said, give me two. Give me two. Zamaron, we're just getting out the bad emotions. We're not sad forever. It's a good thing. Get them out. Jackie, we're crying because it's the end of the year. It's all the way at the end. That's the last tea crew of the year. Oh, God. I can't wait for about 3 minutes from now when we could be really happy. Okay? Oh, my God. I'm getting it out. I'm getting it out. Jesus Christ, stop looking under my skirt. What are you doing? Brock!
This just in from the Houston PD. Don't fire your firearms straight up in the air. Go at an angle.
Who shot themselves?
Right?
No, what happened?
No, like we're getting news conferences everywhere.
Yeah.
Don't fire your guns up in the air.
Oh, New Year's Eve.
Don't do that, guys.
Yeah,
knock that off.
Down.
All right, at an angle.
Yeah. He'll be back before the end of the show. We're gonna do something with him in a minute. He'll be back. He'll be back. Oh, meanwhile, I'm wiping my tears up. Okay. Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to comment. Okay? But seriously, he's right. If you're going to shoot right towards the neighbor. Okay? Not straight up and down. If it ends up going through Joe, the neighbor's front top roof, oops! Joe, you can't prove what was mine. You guys ready for this? You're not ready. Couldn't possibly be ready. You can't. The crew cannot be ready for what I'm about to show. What I'm about to show you. The crew, nah. You guys can't handle this. What was that? Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson. You can't handle the truth, right? You need people like me on the wall. You can't handle the truth. You're not going to be able to handle what I've got coming. Was that A Few Good Men, File 13? I handled it. What are they talking about? I handled it. I understood. You know how I'll know if you can handle the truth? If I see more likes relative to, good morning, Amanda. If I see more likes relative to the amount of people here. We're not even 50% right now. That's a ridiculous number. Matter of fact, I'm going away. Just go watch your Christmas carols. Maybe you'll like those. See ya. Talk to you guys at the next year. See you next year. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Call away, Danny. Call away. You never call my bluff when I send you packages. No, you sure don't then, do you, pal? That's it. Out. Pop out. Elvis has left, Pops has left the building. 52 people, 41 likes. I'm not there. I'm still, I popped back in just to get a peek, but no, you guys haven't taken your seats. You're not paying attention. You cannot handle what I'm about to show you. If it wasn't so important, I wouldn't care. If it wasn't like end of the year important, I wouldn't care, but you can't handle what I'm about to show you. Some of you were even leaving. You're like, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to push the like button. I'm out. Okay? Wait, Billy T, I have no problem taking away your birthday, pal. Okay? Wait a minute. Looks like some of you can handle it. The numbers have changed completely in the last torturous minute and a half. Why do I have to torture the kids to get them to play? I torture my own kids just to get them to play. Because we want more people to watch. Are you guys ready for the truth? You guys ready for this? Now that there's 58 people here, I want 10 people, Hags included. Hags, you're one already. That's one. Give me 9 more people that can handle it. They can handle heroic other people that are heroes. Can you handle a real hero? Can you? There's 2 or 3. Can you, Captain? Hero wearing pants, Captain. I got you guys ready for it now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Handle that, pal. Handle that, pal. You have your own hero card now. Pop Shrooms. Hero. Even went to the photo shoot and everything. Hero. Okay. What do you think? Oh yeah. We gotta get a little personal in there, don't we? What? Wait a minute. Are you kidding me, Mary Jane? B-Nature ain't just on Pop's revolvers. It's not just on his revolvers. It's the mycelium woven through his soul. Forget gunslingers. This mycologist blooms with kindness in a wasteland starved for empathy. His gruff charm masking desert oak strength. He offers shade to parched souls. His revolver's a last resort, not the first. In a world thirsting for hope, Pop Shrooms wields compassion as his sharpest spore, proving that in this desert, kindness is the rarest bloom. Pretty good to end the year with. Okay? That's pretty good to end the year with. Mary Jane's like, I want a card. Mary, you have to buy the whole deck. You have to get the whole deck. Is that cool or wait a minute? You guys were so kind to me yesterday morning, you said I could do it. You guys gave me permission. They're still building the deck. They're doing it once. Once it comes out, when it comes out, I'll let everybody here know. Think I'm gonna play. Higgs, you and I'll figure out a way to play like online. Promise me. Higgs, I want you and me, you and Pops and Higgs to be the first person to play. Because we don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. Okay? I need this in my life. So, we will get out, when it comes. The guy's putting that together. Listen to the coolest part, seriously. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Let's support this when it comes out. This kid's doing a hell of a job. He's doing a hell of a job, and you know what? He's making it fun for people to learn and play mycology. Okay? So once it gets rolling and it's all the way there, it's going to be a game called Stealthy Spores 2024 is going to be the name of his game. And I know he's in the planning stages and all this. You know what he said when we sent it to him? He said it was his best bio. He loved the bio. You know why he liked the bio? I didn't write it. I can't write like that. CCS here, Chris and Brock conspired yesterday afternoon, and in about 20 minutes, they sent that to me and said, hey, Pops, what do you think of this? And I'll send it. It's perfect. Best part is B Nature ain't just on Pop Shroom's revolver. Okay? I'm going to post this on IG later today. I posted the other stuff. Gosh, it's fun. You know what this is at the end of the day? Team crew. Tell me what this is. You know what I call it in my life? Harvest. I call it a harvest. An unexpected out of the... And who knew that harvest would be that, that type and that fun? And if you go around doing good and right, you have no clue what the harvests will be. This one's pure joy and not... You know what? If this thing does get made, there'll be a kid playing Stealthy Spores 25 years from now. Won't have a clue who this Pop Shrooms guy is, but they'll be reading this thing and going, this is fun. If you don't call that you talk about incredible harvests, your books left behind, and pictures of us at fests together that'll be cherished forever in our groups. Come on, man. The mushrooms are just a little part of it. They're just a little part. They're not even the part that help us grow. Well, they are if we manage them correctly. That's some pretty cool stuff. Thank you. Thanks for playing with me on that, walking me through it, and I'm promising not to play Big Ego Boy on it. I see it as a pathway for other people to enjoy and grow our mycology community. I've never been in one I'm more passionate about and love more and want to do more for. That's a pretty good one. I got out of the lab coat for a while and I got on my sheriff vest and chaps. Okay? Let me read a couple of, we're going to play scale games here in a few minutes. We're going to play some scale games. Okay? I know you guys are going to want to do that. But yesterday I received one or two emails. I didn't respond to them personally on the email because I said, you know what, I'm going to say them out loud. I'm going to read them out loud. And I do this again, why I ask for likes on our, when you come in and you're watching. If you could push the like button, it would mean, why it means so much to us, us, is because there's algorithms that cause more people to see. This gets randomly given to more people, and I can see it because I get to see the analytics of it. And when there's more likes to videos, they send it to more people. So you're really, as you push a like, you're really opening up the doors for people in Ethiopia, potentially. Another thing that works really well, and this is the truth, is for us to share our community experiences. So often when I'm reading these emails that I'm the lucky one to receive, 90% of the content that are in these emails are meant for a group, ours. Okay, come in, Ethiopia. Ethiopia, come on in. Is gonna get a pin on the map for Ethiopia. Next year we'll pin the map more. We gotta get. There's a bunch of new people whose pins aren't on the map. Free's been reminding me, and I've been just too busy. We're gonna hit the map next year. This came from Jeskel. Jeskel's here pretty often. Love Slinger. That's Love Slinger. I think Jeskel is Love Slinger, if I'm correct. We see Love Slinger here, and he makes some really cogent, I've seen him make some really nice remarks here. Very unlike Jesus Christ. He's almost the exact opposite of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, thank God he's here, because it's almost like having the devil with us. It's a perfect juxtaposition. Okay? And he loves being the devil, but deep inside, we know he's really not. We know he's really Jesus Christ. It's a very, who has a group like that? Who has a group where Jesus Christ / devil is like right in the whole, hey, everybody, and we're all okay with it? Why haven't we excommunicated Jesus Christ? What do you think, Mary Dillon? We could almost excommunicate him and he'd come back as Satan and it would be okay. It would take 2 excommunications to get rid of Jesus Christ. The funny thing is, he's so bad, we like him. How many times have we sent Jesus Christ to the principal's office? Who ever did that in the Bible before? Jesus Christ was sending us to the principal's office. Okay? I heard Jesus Christ died for us to sin. Yep. He came back so he could keep sinning too. He sinned so much they sent him to Australia. I don't even know what kind of an excommunication we could have for him. Jesus Christ, in Australia. Good morning, Mary Dillon. We give chocolate donuts to new people here. We hope you get fat and can't leave. That's what happens. No. It's more like an AA meeting. We're just helping you to the donut counter. Grab as many as you can today, because we're not giving you any more. Hagues. There's something wrong with that Jesus Christ guy. Don't you love him? All right. Enough about Jesus Christ. Love Slinger. Did you guys know Love Slinger and Kylie are together? I didn't know that. Love Slinger. See, Mary Dillon, you have to feel awfully welcomed now. Mary, how many donuts have you eaten so far? Tell the truth. Quick. Somebody get from Mary. Find out from Mary how many donuts she's eaten so far. Could you imagine if we went back and counted how many we've given her? Think of how many have been handed directly to her. Love Slinger and Kylie are together. Who knew? I don't know if they're married or not. Tiffany's going to make sure that Mary gets fat as could be. Kyle's looking for, where's the donut emoji? I need one. Good morning, everybody. I don't know why I'm randomly rando. Here, let me read these. Have a beautiful day, Trip. Don't take any wooden ponies. Okay? I want to just take a minute and thank you. Your show and your kindness has transformed myself and my partner's life in many ways. These are the best when it's you and your partners. It's kind of hard, at least I was telling Brock yesterday. It's sort of hard, at least for about a half hour after tea, to go mean to anybody. You have to have you get at least a 30-minute kindness cool down. Who agrees? Would he trip and say, I would take one? I mean, I keep going. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But a kindness cool down sort of normal unless you do stuff to keep it going. All right? You're already there. You're on kindness cloud. Of course you are. You're at tea. And it's up to you to stay there. It's easy to jump off, but it takes at least a half hour. I've timed it before. I've timed it. Like, I want to jump off kindness cloud. It's 28 minutes. I can't yet. It's transformed my life and my partner's life in many ways. We are more loving and kind to each other and everyone around us. The beauty of mushrooms and benefits, plus your heart, has completely changed our life. Love slingers and Kylies. I do not have the proper words to describe how much your kindness and show. It's these comments you guys make to each other. It's giving each other donuts. Have transformed our quality of life. I find myself in disbelief some days that my life can be filled with so much love from people I have never even met in person. Much love, many blessings, and as always, smile. Tea crew, family, love. Love slinging love. And he's got Kylie somewhere nearby. Who wants another one? Who wants another one? This guy's a professional. This guy's a professional. He's what do they call him? He's a PIT. A PIT. Studying to be. He is studying, he's taking the courses to be a psychedelic integrative therapist. What? That sounds pretty cool. I thought PT was a physical therapist, right? Now they have a PIT. Psychedelic integrative therapist. Good morning, Pops. I was able to catch a few minutes with the tea crew this morning. I really enjoyed what you had to say. Remember I was talking about that we heard ourselves? This was yesterday morning. He comes up with an incredibly smart perspective. I was just talking about tattoos on the face, and I went way over the top. He brought us back to basics. He brought us back to wait for it. Wait for it. He's like, Pops, there's other ways that we're incredibly violent to ourselves. I really enjoyed what you had to say. It reminded me of how we hurt our bodies through eating disorders as well, particularly anorexia. He's right. Our bulimias, our anorexias, all of that stuff that other societies didn't have those issues. You know, there's like I believe that there's some girls that are almost proud that they have it programmed in. Thank you, Amanda, that's sweet. I forget about these physical infirmities that we visit on ourselves. And then they become so destructive we can't stop. This is a great point. I'm studying to be a PIT, which is a psychedelic integrative therapist, with eating orders being my specialty. This really hits home for me, which also leads me to the physical fitness industry as well. Anyways, I hope you had a great holiday. And this comes from Yogi Bear, our friend Yogi out there. Yogi's able to pop in and out. Yogi's the one that sent, oh my God, Yogi sent Brock to the moon. You talk about psychedelic integrative therapy. Yogi, hey, boo-boo, he's the one that, oops, we thought it was something, we took it, Brock, and next thing you know, Brock is on the dark side going, I wonder, where's the Matrix? Yeah, Yogi knows how to psychedelically, integratively therapize you better than most. Okay? Yep, that's the guy. Now that I'm thinking about it, Yogi kaboom. Okay? The fried eggs, that was one heck of a picnic basket. Okay? Oh my God. You should have seen Brock came inside. He goes, Pops. And then he sits down like really slow. Like, oh. Because I don't think that was hash. It's like, what do you think it was? What are you talking about? What? Wait, what? Slowly I turn. Pops, I think it was Dimitri. I'm like, that's what you get when you deal with a psychedelic integrative therapist. Dear Pops, happy Thursday. Here comes another one. You guys ready for this one? I am. I'm ready. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. This is going to be slightly long, but it's really good. Worth every moment of it. Especially because the person that wrote this is, in terms of T Crew, relatively new, but not. Has dove right in and really become somebody I look forward to. I mean, I have to say, every one of you I look forward to seeing every day. I do. And then every once in a while I see someone I haven't seen in a while, and it makes me excited. Mary Jane this morning, for example. Amanda Melton, so nice to see you. You know, and no pressure. Nobody's saying you have to come all the time. Matter of fact, if it's just an oasis you can get to once in a while, that's beautiful too. Melissa, Tukin, there's my chefy. You know, I just love seeing my friends. I really do. And I have become adept. As my brain's gotten older, it's gotten smarter. I become an adept at being able to read 3 different things at the same time. I can read what is going on the screen somewhat, while I'm reading something on my laptop somewhat, while I'm reading a phone over here. And I'm like, and I'm like, Wow, Pops. Take another microdose. So this person, I have to be honest. I have to be honest. For a moment, or no, not a minute. For a while, I have been considering. Shh, I have to confess something. And you guys can confess it too if you want to. Okay? Good morning, Lexington. You can confess it if you want to. Do some of you sometimes when you're out talking virtually and you're seeing things and the names and stuff, do you always know if it's a man or a woman? Do you always know for sure? Oh, yep, I'm talking to a woman. Now, obviously, if the name is like Melissa, I'm going to probably say yes. If I'm looking at a name like Jonathan, I'd probably say, oh, I get it, it's a boy. But if it was like, I don't know, Green Table Gardens, I'm sorry, you could be a girl. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But I could be talking to a girl and I don't know it. Right? Hey, you're right. The typical pet. Gender-free. Jonathan K. admits it. You never know. And even if you're reading the name on the screen, do you really know? We're assuming there's some level of honesty here. We're not all making up names like, hi, I'm Melissa, but I'm really Frank that works down at the county jail. Frank, what are you doing? Why are you on T pretending to be Melissa? Okay, so I'm going to assume that's not happening very often. What do you think, B?
Yeah.
You don't know Franks? Come on, Frank. Knock it off. Okay, at least pick a male name. So, so in some cases, we're not sure. Okay? And that's okay. We're not always supposed to be sure. As a matter of fact, in some small ways, it's actually good for us. It's healthy that we don't always know. Think about why. That way we can treat each other without generalities. I didn't say generalities. I said genderalities. You know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it's better to just make sure that what you're doing is gender-free so you don't have to worry about the Me Too generation. So, most of the time, I could give a flying F if you're a guy or girl who I'm talking to. Most of the time. Once in a while, I turn into a curious little cat. Meow! What kind? Whoa, meow! Are you a boy or a girl? Every once in a while. Meow! Boy! Girl! So I get a curious cat streak. I work on it, though, because it's none of my business at the end of the day. Okay? It's nice for a reference, and sometimes you know right away. I'm assuming Deborah Pearl is not driving truck, and with her name being Hank the truck driver, pulls over at rest stops and sends us all gifts. I'm assuming that's not Deborah Pearl. It's just a thought. Okay? Deborah, if I'm wrong, correct me.
She's the nicest Hank this side of the I-95.
The side of the I-95.
This side.
You should see her roll up and roll down it. Yeah.
I like that Hank, Deborah.
Yeah. Way to go, Deborah. Hank, the truck driver. How do you do it, though, Deborah? You pull over at the rest stops? Is that what you're doing? How does she get her stuff out? She must have a separate truck that she grows all her shrooms in that she's driving around too, because have you seen the stuff she's growing? So I didn't know if this person that wrote me this letter, wait for it, I truly didn't know if this person that wrote me this letter was a boy or a girl. This person's been around here quite a bit. I had an idea, and then when the signature came at the end of the email, I'm like, wait a minute, I think I'm wrong. I think I would. This whole time I've been thinking it's A, and now that I see the signature, I think it's a B. And that's when I had to meow. I had to reach back. I said, do you mind if I ask you a personal question? Are you a boy or a girl? So this is officially the first person I've actually had to really do that to. You want to talk about writing a letter that's off the chain beautiful? Written like, well, she's trying to pretend she's Brock. Maybe better. I just gave it away. Oosh, I just gave it away. I just gave it away. But I won't say the name yet. I want to sincerely thank you for sharing your incredibly beautiful brain and heart and journey with us all. Now, instead of having to try extra hard to chase away those icky little grumps and brain spooks, those odd and random mornings, I feel blessed to be able to wake up and tune in to such a great, warm, and cozy mug full of mind and heart-opening positivity, education, joyful energy, and that beautifully contagious laughter of yours that immediately hits my heart with pure light every single time. I'm going to say that the punctuation in there was perfect. There was never a period. This was not a run-on sentence. It was perfectly constructed. Charles Dickens would have been proud. She put all that together in one sentence. There wasn't a period in there. Right like that, kids. She had received a prize here, and I had been waiting for her address. I'm apologizing for the slow response with the address. I wasn't sure if I was coming or going there for a bit. I got stuck in a giant hockey rink that I'm pretty sure is the entire state of North Dakota right now for a good cold minute. I was at my fam's place, but I've cleared it with them, if you wouldn't mind posting the package this way. So I guess I'm mailing it that way. It's an apartment, so, okay. Thank you again, Pops. What a happy surprise. I'm stuck in a deep freeze and fighting this crazy North Dakota flu and sinus infection deal. And I'm sure it will be a whole lot more lovely when the kindly post office comes. It's been a little hard to keep the spirits up when everything's too frozen to frolic across the border for some nice BC medical medicines. So I'm definitely going to be very grateful when those medicines arrive. So she runs across the border to Canada to fill up her medical medicines. Now, she probably doesn't have to. I got real desperate and I finally gave in and I tried out the antibiotics and Tylenol route yesterday. First Western meta poisons that I've put inside my body in a few years. And all it did was make me sicker. I guess I learned to confirm. But wow, ick. P.S. What would be the best address if someone were to send something to y'all's direction for this bright new year? Thanks again, Pops, for all you do. I wish I had the right words to properly express what an integral part you've been in keeping my spirit bright this past week. Hockey rink in North Dakota, and always. Love to you, Brock Ruffy, and the whole big, beautiful Mush family. It's signed Nick Perline. The whole time I thought Perline, I was watching Perline here. I said, I think Perline's a girl. I'd sort of been addressing her girly-ishy. I read that Nick, it's N-I-K. N-I-K, Perline. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I think it's a guy. This whole time I've been, Pat, is this Nick? Is it Pat? Who is it? I had to write back. She goes, I get it. She goes, I know that N-I-K is confusing. But I'm going to assume now that she's some beautiful North Dakota snow bunny lady that lives close to Canada. But it was the signature that got me. And then I thought about it afterwards, and I'm like, that's really cool. I like 3-letter signatures. Nick, I love you. Perline, I think your package is coming either, it was supposed to get there yesterday or later today. I'll track it or something. But thank you again for these wonderful letters that you guys have sent us. It was beautiful. They warm my heart, but I want them to warm your hearts. It's really one of the major reasons that I'm sending them to you guys or read them out loud. They mean it works. What we do here works. Okay? There's Laura. Now you know. Now we can comfortably hang out with Perline. Now, we're still going to play scale games, but my brain just told me I'm going to do them all at one time. We're just going to play a game right at the end. I have 4 or 5 things I'm going to give away. Shrooms. That I'm going to give away in the game. Can you guys hang in there with me on that? Now, we've been reading out of the 4 agreements, and we're going to get back to it the first thing next week. But I took a step aside from it because I was reading my other book, and the language, there was a message in our other book that's so closely aligned, and it won't make me get off top. I could talk on the 4 agreements all day, and we'd be here till next year without ever leaving. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And that would be fun for about 3 of us. And the rest of us would be going, geez, I wish this guy would turn off. So we can go through this reading that I found in about 10 minutes. We'll do that, and then we'll scale our year away. All right? So where we're at is the Book of Awakening. Remember, in this book, we find some good daily readings. And so I was doing, some reading on my own, and I was like, oh my goodness, if that doesn't sound very close to what we've been talking about for this last week in the 4 agreements. So let me read. Birds and ornithologists. Thank you, Kylie. You make ours by being here. Every person here. Personally, I think we like to see a lot of people here. So the more people that come, the more fun it is. Good job, Mike. What is an ornithologist? What is an ornithologist? Help me out. What is an ornithologist? JC, I didn't say ornithologist. Stop it. You know where he's going. A bird watcher? A bird scientist? I'd say both. I'd say both. Someone who studies birds, right? Both scientifically and amateur-wise, I would say. Audubon was definitely an ornithologist. So that's a good word. You could go to somebody today and go, hey, baby, you know what an ornithologist is? And see, girls like smart chicks. It's almost a pickup line at a bar. What do you think, RX? Could you use that as a pickup line at a bar? You know what an ornithologist is, and you can, hey. They like smart dudes.
No, that's not true.
No?
Not true at all.
No? What?
Physics is not sexy
What's
at all.
physics?
Physics is not...
Ornithology.
Ornithology?
Yeah. We're studying birds, man.
Oh, yeah, that's sexy
That's
as
sexy
heck.
as hell. That's
Claws,
feathers.
beaks, feathers.
Yeah.
Speckled eggs.
Speckled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say, oh, man, she's going home with you. Ornithologist. Especially because she thought she had a couple of drinks. She thought you said ornithologist, RX. You know what's going on out there. Birds and ornithologists. Birds do not need ornithologists to fly. Big notice. They don't need an ornithologist to fly. Right, Herbie? What do ornithologists do? They don't fly. They lay down somewhere, right? Okay, stop it with the ornithologist. Birds and ornithologists. Birds don't need ornithologists to fly. That is such a deep statement. You could go forever with that one. We spend so much time wanting to be seen and named. It's an agreement of the world. Attention. We were taught to seek it and do all the right things to maintain it. We spend so much time wanting to be seen and named. We want to be seen as intelligent or good or handsome or pretty or successful or popular or as nobody's fool. Yet the spirit doesn't know that it's being spiritual any more than water rushing knows that it's a stream. Any more than the birds need an ornithologist to fly. The heart doesn't know it's expanding with compassion. Any more than a hawk spreading its wings knows it's being a hawk. Nor does someone acting out of love often realize they're being kind. You know how beautiful that is? From an early age, we are taught that to live fully is to be accepted. And to be accepted, we need to be seen. So we base success and even love on the effort to be seen. How much we stand out. However, the often painful truth we discover along the way is that to survive is an inner way that matters. It's that part that keeps us connected with everything that's living. We sorely need to know how to be accepting. By this, I don't mean being passive. By this, I mean inhabiting our capacity to see and affirm, to affirm the common pulse of life we find in others. It's called accepting them just the way they are. It's removing that judge from you and saying they have a common pulse of life that I have. When we start treating each other, Middle East, with the understanding that we have a common pulse of life, We don't even have to do it consciously. Just like the birds don't need the ornithologist to fly. Just like the water doesn't know that it's a stream rushing down the gorge. The water doesn't know if it's a stream, a bay, a creek, a puddle, a pond. When we do this, we no longer need to be different to be valued. We no longer need to be accepted to know love. In short, wait for it. Wait for it. This is a great line. This is the end of the year line. It's the one I like the most. In short, we don't need an audience to fly. It's those things that we're doing to grow ourselves in secret, to change our personal agreements. The bird didn't need an audience to fly. Imagine if you took the idea of audience out of your being altogether. You're doing what you do because that's what your nature is. Period, end of story. I don't care what a billboard says, how it looks to my next door neighbor. I don't care. All of a sudden, when I'm living like that, Melissa, do you think I care if there's a scratch on my car? I just want my car to get me to the woods so I can gather some mushrooms today. Do you think I give a flying F if I've got this year's fashion on? Do you think I care about any of that? I can't. It's not even in my consciousness anymore. And we can reach that place. We do reach that place occasionally. Why can't we stay there? I'd say we can. We simply have to extend our sincerity to each abiding day. Those are two big words. Sincerity, authenticity, abiding, be. It's not about running around and doing and showing off and man, this and I'm gonna I'm a dragon and I need more gold in my pile and get off my lawn and look at me and I'm doing this because none of that. It's all gone when you just abide. It's the best part of the hold on. Church of the Latter-day Dude. Certificate of Ordination. Church of the Latter-day Dude. You know what the whole religion is? The dude abides. That's it. Dude doesn't care if you like his flip-flops and his bathrobe, and he just abides. Like flowers waiting on rain, our hearts wait on love. As much as we want to be seen and known, it is the giving of attention that keeps us awake. I'm going to say that one more time out loud. Who's one of the most vibrant, awake people you know? I mean this. I'm using myself as a non-hypocritical example. Who's one of the most vibrant, alive people, especially at 66 next week, a couple weeks, that you know? That would be me. That would be me. And you know how I know? because it's the giving of attention that keeps me awake. Because I spend my time giving attention. Do I get some back? Yeah, you bet. But that isn't what we're out there for. When you spend your time giving attention instead of seeking it, why, you might end up with a hero card. You're going to end up with the craziest harvest you've ever seen. I need you to understand that. I need you to understand this isn't who I used to be, and I couldn't have said this to you a few years ago. So I can honestly say it today. Give attention. Don't seek it. Fly, whether there's an ornithologist nearby or not. You're not flying so you can be seen through the binoculars and cataloged and talked about how beautiful you fly. And boy, are your feathers perfect today. You're flying because that's what you do. You're being kind, not so someone can see, not so they can catalog it. We repeat some of our kindnesses here only for one reason. So you can see them working in people's lives. So you can see it as an example of this works. If I get up and go do it, it would work for me too. Then there's 15 of us going, it's working for me, it's working for me, hey, it's working for me. And all of a sudden, all we're listening to here is confirmation, affirmation. Giving attention opens us to love. If I'm seeking attention, how open to love do you think I am? And I'm literally doing the exact opposite. I am so involved in self. Say it. Answer the question. Now, what's in the rhetorical? If I'm seeking attention, am I open for love? I'll wait for the class to answer. No, Perlene, I'm not. It would be emotionally impossible. Hey, everybody, pick me, look at me, how do I look? Walking through life like that. We know people like that. We've been there for portions of times. We do it in our relationships. Honey, you don't understand. You have to look at me. You have to pay attention to me. Why don't you pay attention to her? Watch what happens. Why don't you treat her like a queen? Watch what happens. Your heart's now open to love her even more. That's weird. Go treat her like a queen today. See what happens. First of all, she won't recognize you. Well, who are you? What happened? What'd you do with Frank? And then it'll start getting more and more natural. Try it. Try treating him like a king. Why are you doing this to me? Honey, I'm just bringing you your slippers. But why? At first they won't trust you. Mushmouth, at first they don't trust you. Wait, what? You're trying to manipulate me. What's going on here? "19-year anniversary, that's really good." Of course, we need it to go both ways. But who's had that relationship, even if you've just done it for 24 hours each other, you know it's there. Imagine if you could keep doing it a little bit longer. Serving each other. like flowers waiting on rain from each other. You get the opportunity to rain on her and warm her heart. But what do we do instead? What's in it for me? How come you did it, but what about me? How many of you are romantic before you try to get laid? That's not how it works. Ugh! Can you imagine being the other person? You're not being open to loving her, you're seeking attention. Imagine if you did it the other way around. Imagine if you served her. Giving attention opens us to love. Accepting that deep things wait like seed between us is believing in the world. Wake me by accepting me, and the world will sprout up like grass. Birds do not need ornithologists to see them fly. Your marriage, your relationships, they don't need anybody watching for you to do a better job and be a better partner. And you've got this coming year. We're not doing New Year's resolutions because we don't believe in them. We believe in the day-by-day resolutions. Forget a year. Any good alcoholic, drug addict knows a year is way too long to look at. A year? I already lost. I challenge you to be a king. Be the king by treating her like a queen. Vice versa. Be a queen by treating her like a king. Him. Get back to me if you think it. Oh, Pops, I did it and it didn't work. Scale games. Here we go. Love you guys. Thanks for listening to all our messages this year. I want us all to be so much more open and so much. I want us to keep growing just the way we have. Okay? Just keep growing. Grow those relationships at home. Like we've got Kylie and Love Singer told us today. You know, it makes my relationship just a little bit tighter. It's hard to leave here and have a big fight. If you're paying attention. It's kind of hard. And you could keep that going for the rest of the day and then boom, pop in again tomorrow. Okay. I have labeled some shrooms. Okay. I am going to show you three shrooms. Three shrooms. You're going to have to put them in order of weight. Lightest to heaviest. You're going to give me the series of letters that correspond to the lightest to heaviest in your mind. Only give me one answer. Only answer one time. Because the people that get that correct are going to move forward to the next round. So we can only do it one time. Only one answer. But here's what I'm going to do. I'll show you right now. You ready? Of course you're ready. Been ready. Stop talking, Pops. Okay. So I have... Here we go. Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. Okay. We have number A. specimen A. Okay? We have specimen B. Specimen B. It's a little double up. All right? We have a specimen B. And now we have a specimen C. Here's a C specimen. All of these are ODPE. So give me the order that they're in. Lightest to heaviest. What do you think the answer is? Only answer one time, please. Answer one time. Okay? And then we're going to be on the honor system. I'm keeping track, by the way. I can see who said it correctly and who didn't. All right? I've got a pretty good memory for that. So I'll give you guys all a couple more minutes to answer. Amanda's very close with XYZ. And then Kylie wants a D in there too. Bill D doesn't want a third one. Okay? This game sort of reminded me of that Phil Collins song, Abacab. Okay, but that isn't the answer. All right? So only answer one time. All right? Lightest to heaviest. Lightest to heaviest. All right? Now we're almost ready to reveal. We're almost ready to reveal. Are you ready? Okay, kill it now. Kill it now. With Deborah Pearl and Ondor. All right, that's the last answers I'm going to accept. Deborah Pearls and Ondor. The order was A, C, B. A being the lightest, B being the heaviest. A, C, B. Okay? I'm sorry for those of you that did it backwards. I apologize to you for that, but just follow the rules. ACBs. If you are in the ACB group, you get to move forward to the next round. ACBs only. Okay? And I was watching. I know, let's be honest. Don't answer if you weren't an ACB. If you didn't guess ACB, don't answer this one. This one's going to be, give me a number between 1 and 20. 1 and 20. Go. First person to get it correct that didn't win this week already. I have a few that have already won this week. 1 and 20. Okay. Leonard Watson. Kill the game. Leonard Watson just got it correct. Leonard Watson. Leonard Watson said 13. Leonard Watson. Leonard Watson. You're going to get the A fruit. Leonard, I'm sending you the A fruit. Okay? Leonard, you're getting the A fruit. Now, next, anybody having fun with this? Is this okay so far? Now, the first person to come closest to how much A weighed without going over is going to win B. You'll win B. So, go. First person to come closest or exact without going over will win B. Only answer one time. Only answer one time, please. One time. I don't want fastest thumb guy to win. Just one guess. If you guess twice, you're disqualified. Okay? I'm still looking for it. Kill the game, kill the game, kill the game, kill the game. Ghastly Gruesome. Got it exactly. Ghastly Gruesome got it exactly. He said it's a 3.0. And gosh darn if it wasn't, and he was the first, a 3.0 with a little smidgy widgy. Ghastly Gruesome, that's the B. Okay? Excuse me, that's the A. And Ghastly won the B. All right? Ghastly won the B, which is a 4.0. So, A is going to Leonard. B is going to Ghastly. All right. Let's get those shrooms out of the way. All right. These are labeled. I'm going to package them in a little package and boop, sending them off to you when you get me your address. Okay? Now we have C. We have C. I'm going to just go real quick on this one. C. Closest without going over. Closest without going over. And if you guys remember, you should remember which one was C in that series. Hold on. Don't do it yet, please, because I'm not watching the screen. I just hold everything. Shoot. There we go. Okay. All right. I don't know why you guys all started going, but I'll go back and look at what your numbers are. You went way too fast for me, and I wish you would have waited, but all right, no problem. Closest without going over. I've scrolled back to the beginning of those numbers, and I'm looking, and I'm hoping you only answered one time. And you should know, since it was C, that was the one that was in between A and B's number. So you have a slotted area right there. If you'll remember, it was A, C, B. Do you guys remember that? I'm sure you do. Okay, so it had to have been somewhere between A and B. Now I'm looking for the right answer. Let's see. I saw somebody had it exactly. Hold everything. There it is. There it is. First person on my screen to get it really darn close. 3.72. That's you, New England. That's New England Visuals. New England Visuals. New England. Johnny boy, you're going to get C. By the way, John, don't send me your address. We have a little order in here from you. I'll put it in that box today and send it out if that's okay with you. New England ordered some caps from me yesterday, and they're going out this morning. So, New England, I'd love to put this piece of fruit in there. Send that with it. All right? Sound good to you, bro? Okay. That's what we're gonna do if it's not all right. If it's all right. Okay? Sounds perfecto. Perfect. Okay, let's do two more. Let's do two more giveaways. We're going to do two more giveaways. In order to move forward to the next round, you're going to have to guess, okay, is number one, this is going to be number one, which is heavier? Which is heavier? You can only answer one time. You obviously have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Okay? You can only answer one time. Here's your first specimen, number one. And that's an ODPE. Okay, that's number one. And number two is a squat. Here's number two. Now guess, Which is heavier? Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Guess one time, and this is going to move you forward to that group. Guess one time, please. Is number 1 heavier or is number 2 heavier? Is the ODPE number 1 heavier or is the number 2 squat heavier? 1 or 2? Okay? Ghastly, you want an ODPE. That was an ODPE. All right? Sure. No, Jesus. No, they can guess once. Perline, you cannot guess twice. I'll disqualify you in a flat second. Okay? Mushmouth. All right. All right, I'm almost done. Okay, here we go. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Number 1 was the heavier of the 2. So everybody that said number 1 can move forward. If you said number 2, please don't answer this one. Okay? Captain, if you forgot, sit it out, pal. Okay? What were we guessing? Jackie, don't take so many bong loads in between games. Okay? So if you said number 1, you're moving forward. And you're guessing a number between 1 and 30. You're guessing a number between 1 and 30. Melissa, how could you be confused? I was saying, which is heavier, 1 or a 2? Stop being confused, kids. Guess a number between 1 and 30. What's the number in my chute between 1 and 30? Kill the game, kill the game, kill the game, kill the game. Sling Blade got it correct. Slingy got it. It's a 12. It's a 12. I don't know why you guys all only guessed 1. You were allowed up to 3. We never changed that rule. Slingy knew. Slingy's throwing 3 numbers at the wall. Slingy, you are getting number 2 fruit. Here we go. 4.5. 4.5. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Paige. Sorry about that. Okay? So, Slingy, you got the number 5. Let's see. Slingy. A, B, C, D. Yep. And here's our final one. Final. It's final. All right? This is going to be final. Finally, it's final. It's finally final. Final. Hey, B, I won't worry about that today.
What's that?
That stuff.
Oh, yeah, no.
We'll worry about it next year.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Also, this just in from the Ombudsman.
What?
From the Ombudsman, the statement, "Don't smoke too many more bong loads," should be amended to "Smoke all the bong loads possible." That's from the Ombudsman. More
Oh, jeez.
bad jokes.
You guys have been having meetings without us. I guess he wants Jackie to keep on puffing. Okay? Final giveaway of the day, of the year. We've done a lot of giving away this year. Let's do a final giveaway of the year. You can guess up to 3 numbers this time, Paige and all others. Sorry I didn't make it clearer last time. Number between 1 and 50. Go. Go. Just go. Would you please go? Go. Anytime you want to go, go. Looking good. Got some good numbers up there, but I haven't seen the number yet. Okay? There it is. Anthony Big Man Thornton just killed the game. Anthony Big Man Thornton just killed the game. Anthony on number 14. Anthony said 14. Anthony, it's very appropriate that you got this because you're a big guy and so is your shroom. So is your moral dilemma. We're going to send Anthony a 5-grammer. Okay? So between all of these that we're going to bop out, all of that, looking at about 3/4 of a gram we're popping out there. That's today. I hope from the bottom of my heart, Anthony Big Man Thornton. I hope from the bottom of my heart that you guys had a wonderful year. We did here, as we can tell by keep on writing these things we keep reading to you. It's hard to say goodbye right now, but we're going to. Brock, do you want to say goodbye?
It's so
hard to say goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
That wasn't hard at all. I expected it to be harder than that. See you guys next Tuesday. Happy New Year. Be safe. Take care of each other. I'll see you next year. Take care of each other. Be kind. Grow. Watch the harvest come in. This is the last time I'm coming here this whole year, Michael. This is it. Jason and married Michael and Kylie, Happy New Year. SSW and Liddy Ladrand. And R&R and File 13. Mr. Marmar's Mike and Michael Allen and MDK. And Herbie Von Werby Kabop. And Slingy and Godzilla. You know, I should say Herbie's name once right this year. No. Herbie Juan Canerby. Ugh.
No.
I don't even like saying that.
Anymore.
Huh?
That doesn't make any sense.
It's got to be kebab.
Yeah, it's kebab.
Yeah.
No, it's I say kebab.
I mean, I waited to the end of the year to try it.
Herbie Von who?
Herbie who?
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's not do that again. Mm-hmm. All right. Nerdy, and then Herbie Von Werby Kabop.
There we go.
All right. Mr. Mars, Pearline, she's quite a pearl. Cleany, my guy, Cleany. Cleany and I used to shoot slingshots together. I'm the slightly better shot than he is. He knows it. Mike Baraball, Michael Shanti Patterson and Free. Love you, brother. I love you like a brother from another mother. Jesus Christ in Australia. Nippy, and there's my Niff girl. Nippy, you're so pretty. Married Michael. Married, have a great weekend, File 13. Mary Dillon. Thanks for popping in, Mary. I counted 147, Mary. That's how many donuts you got. Crystal, Two Hawks, and P. Hendricks, and Jesus Christ and Mr. Marmars, and Pope. There you are. Paige and Love slinging a love letter today. Thank you. Herbie and Nippy and Amanda. There's that pretty girl. Justin, OK, Med, Rosie, and Tiffany, and JC. Deborah, you're a pearl. You sure proved that this year. Herbie, get out of here. Ghastly, you too, go away. Clean Grow and Mushy. Mush, I love you, man. Have a happy new year. Be safe, bro. Mike and Ladran and Lexington and Cleany and SSW. Wish we could all sing along. Jesus Christ and Mushmouth and Tony Laughlin and the Wazzy Waz and Melissa. 5280, half of a day. Next year it'll be all day. Toucan Chef, SSW and Popes and Anthony and Herbie. Anthony, I'm going to pop it in the other box that you've already got coming. Boop. You don't have to send me an address. We're good. Herbie and Carrie Crago. Carrie, keep free safe, please. Keep free safe. We know he can be out of control on New Year's. Am I right, B?
Oh, absolutely.
We're really counting on Carrie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, please, Carrie, keep free safe. All right. And then Daniel Cunningham, I'm still thinking about your father's ashes. Your father. I just, his father.
That's my second favorite memory, actually.
Yeah, it's
this
actually
year.
of the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your favorite of the year?
A second, I'm with
Your
you.
second?
Yeah.
My favorite is hubcap and yard sale.
Hubcap and yard sale. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah,
That
you
was a
just
good
gave
one.
Mushmouth new fuel. Thanks.
Love you, Mushmouth.
Arr. Married and Perline and Love Slingers and Jesus Christ and Nipper Mama and Jackie Cat and Pilar and Cassidy and Mike and Kyle and Anthony. Okay, bro. And Mary Dillon, what's the donuts? It's a silly thing we do. Don't worry about it. We just give emoji donuts to you when you're new. And don't worry. Mike and Greg and Higgs. I'm going to go all the way around the house, Higgs. I just wrapped all the way around the house. It's all the way around. It's still going. It's still going, Higgs. It's all the way around. Watch. Snap. That was my New Year's End snap to you, Hagee. Okay? I'll keep him locked up. Perfect. That's exactly what I would do with the guy. All right? Cassie and Anthony. Where am I? I have to go back. Keep chopping that broccoli. Okay, eggs, there he is. Jesus Christ. Keep free out of jail. That's your job, man. Actually, if he went to jail, Jesus Christ could get him out. Nerd Nature, Anthony, Thornton, Ghastly, and Nipper, and Daniel, and Herbie, and Kyle, and Carrie, and SSW, and Mushmouth, and Daniel. Mushmouth, you're out of control. Nipper, and Anthony, and Married, and Ace, Shooting Buckeyes, and Jimmy Maxit all year next year, okay? Herbie, and Mushmouth, and Mr. Marmars. Tiffany, she's so pretty. She's so tiny. Have a good year. Lady K, you too. B. Hendricks. Higgs, I knew it would hurt. It was supposed to. Mr. Marmars. Melissa G. Oh, you got to know about the donuts. Ghastly and Mushmouth. The yard sale. Okay, hurry. Nippy and Jonathan K, I love you, man. I love Jonathan K. I keep picturing him in a lab. Cleany and Jonathan, it was a beautiful year. Amanda, I want to see you soon. Evan and Jesus Christ and File 13 and Mushmouth. And Pilar. And there's Jolie. I've been looking for Jolie all day, everywhere, up, down, in, out. Where's Jolie? She shows up. Love you, doll. Have a happy new year. See you guys. Be good. Be kind. That was almost a question, but I want to make it a commandment. See you later.